Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are still at Truro in the parish of Westmoreland. We are going to be turning back and heading back to Savannah Lamar, also in the parish of Westmoreland. So, sit back, relax and drive with me. Now, bar owners, bar operators, promoters and bartenders in the Savannah Lamar police area, do remember that the Savannah Lamar police, they are inviting you to a meeting this afternoon, Sunday, June 5th, 2022, starting at 4 p.m. sharp. This meeting, it will be held at the Godfrey Stewart High School auditorium. Personnel from the Westmoreland Municipal Council will also be present at this meeting. Come out and hear what they have planned for you. Ensure that you come out and participate. The police are saying, teamwork make the dream work. So, go participate. Go there with the questions and find out what is the way forward. Now, we had planned on releasing this video yesterday evening, but we had to do some more digging before we could complete the story, especially the last story. It is very, very interesting. Stand by for it. Now, this incident, it took place Friday night. Friday, June 3, 2022, about 8:30. It took place right in the vicinity of Tasty Patty and Courts at Fish Lane in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Our information is that a man, he's in his late 30s and he's a taxi operator. He's living in the parish of St. James. We are learning that this man, he was driving his grey Toyota Voxy, which he used to operate as a taxi. He was driving from Barnett Street towards Fish Lane when he was approached by two hoodlums. They were armed with handguns. These two hoodlums, they opened fire at this taxi driver. The taxi driver, he received gunshot wounds to the right side of his chest, his abdomen, and the right side of his neck. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. The police, they were informed and they transported this taxi operator to a nearby hospital where he has since been admitted in a serious condition. We are told that when this crime scene was processed, a total of 6 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, I am hoping that this taxi driver, he survived, and I am also hoping that he tell the police what is going on so that the person who orchestrated this attack can be brought to justice. Now, this next incident, it took place about 2 hours later, Friday night, June 3, 2022, about 10:30. It took place at Creek Street in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a man, he's popularly known as Mario, and he's in his late 20s. He also lives in the parish of St. James. We are learning that Mario, he was driving his white Toyota Axio motor car along Creek Street. Now, if you know Montego Bay, you would know that there is a stoplight at the intersection of St. Clever's Avenue and Creek Street. So, when Mario approached the traffic light, it was on red. So he stopped, and we are told that another vehicle that was trailing Mario, it drove up beside the vehicle that Mario was driving. Our information is that hoodlums in the other vehicle, they then opened fire at Mario. The hoodlums, they then sped away. It was then realized that Mario, he was hit. He received gunshot wounds to his left foot. The police were called and they assisted Mario to a nearby hospital where he was treated. We are told that the driver door glass and Mario's car, it was shattered. The front driver seat and the front driver door, they also got gunshot damage. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 6 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, Mario, do you know why you are being targeted? Did you tell the police why you are being targeted? Or are you planning to take revenge? Ah boy. Now, this next incident, It took place also Friday night, June 3, 2022, about 10 o'clock. It took place at a place named Tivoli Lane at Bath District in the Savannah Lamar Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, we are learning that a man, he's popularly known as Bush. He's said to be in his late 30s. He lived at the same address, Tivoli Lane in Bath. Now, we are told that this man, he was at his home. He was inside his house when he heard the dogs barking loudly on the outside. As a result, Bush, he looked through his window where he saw two hoodlums. They were armed with guns and they were entering his yard. We are told that the hoodlums, they must have seen Bush because they opened a barrage of gunshots on the house. Now, Bush, who was still inside of the house, his brother, who is called Leo and is said to be in his mid-40s, he was just about entering the yards. We are told that the hoodlums, they also opened gunfire at Leo. Leo, he ran off making good his escape from these hoodlums. It was then realized that Leo, he received gunshot wounds to his face. His brother Bush, he was not hit, but the house, it was shut up. The police were called and they took Leo to a nearby hospital where he was treated and admitted. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, in this next story, and this one, sad indeed. The Little London police, they are trying to ascertain how a 12-year-old boy died at his home at Top Road in the Little London police area in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, here is what we are learning. This child, his name is Rushawn Whyte. He was only 12 years old and he was a student at the Broughton Primary School in the parish of Westmoreland. Rushawn's mother, she's a bartender. So on Friday, June 3, 2022, about 10 o'clock in the morning, she left to work. We are told that she left Rushawn in the care of one of her neighbors. Throughout the day, we are told that the mother, she monitored Rushawn by phone. Now, our information is that the last time she spoke to Rushawn was about some minutes to 7 o'clock in the evening. She instructed him to go and bathe. That was the last time the mother spoke to Rushawn. About 40 minutes later, we are told that the mother, she received a telephone call from a relative who told her that Rushawn was found lying down in his yard and he was not moving or breathing. Rushawn, he was dressed in a red and white underwear only and he was bleeding from his nose. Rushawn, he was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Public Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. Now, we are told that the police, they were informed and they inspected Rushawn's body. Our information is that no marks of violence was seen on Rushawn. We are told that the police, they are carrying out investigation to ascertain whether or not young Rushawn was electrocuted. We are getting reports, we have been getting a lot of messages that young Rushawn may have become entangled with some electric wires that run through the yard. Sad indeed. Now, condolences to the family and friends of young Rushawn. May his soul rest in peace. So, let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on the like button. If you are here for the first time or you have been here for a while and you have been watching our videos, if you have not yet subscribed, remember to hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, in the final story for today, if you look on your screen, that young man, his name is Barrington Clarke, but he was popularly known as CJ. Now, CJ, he was only 19 years old. He lived at Hacker Lane in Norwood in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. The photograph of CJ, that you are seeing on your screen, it was posted on someone's WhatsApp status. Now, I'm going to zoom in so that you can see what is written at the bottom of the photograph. I'm going to read it. It says, "Rest in peace, bro. If we could talk you out of certain things, you are the realest, bro. 40 words unsaid." So, we did some digging, and here is what we are learning. None of the digging that we did is pointing to CJ being involved in any hoodlum lifestyle. Let me get that out of the way. We are not getting any information that CJ was a hoodlum. What we found out is this. CJ, he got involved with an older woman a little less than a year ago. Now, that older woman is that female that you are seeing on your screen. Her name is Suwayne Pennicotte. She was popularly known as SUSU. And SUSU, she was 33 years old, 14 years older than CJ. SUSU, she lived at Chico Lane in Norwood in Montego Bay. Now, SUSU, it is said that in the past, she was involved in relationships with men of questionable character. We are told that she was involved in relationships, not one relationship, relationships with men who were involved in criminality. So, back to the quote that the person wrote. Let me repeat it. It says, "Rest in peace, bro. If we could talk you out of certain things, you are the realest, bro. 40 words unsaid." Here is what we are learning. We are told that relatives and friends, they were encouraging young CJ to leave SUSU alone. CJ, him didn't pay them any mind because according to him, he was in love. Now, earlier last week, we are told that CJ, he told some of his friends that SUSU was 4 months pregnant for him, CJ. It would appear as if someone got this news and was very upset. Because early yesterday morning, Saturday, June 4th, 2022, about 4 o'clock, CJ was at SUSU's house. Both of them, they were fast asleep, cuddled in each other's arm and covered under a white sheet when hoodlums went to the house and kicked open the front door. The hoodlums, they entered the house and opened a barrage of gunshots at CJ and SUSU, killing both of them in their sleep. Residents of the area, they heard the gunshots and they called the police. Now, our information is that when the police went to the scene, both CJ and SUSU, they were still cuddled in each other's arms. You want to hear something else? Listen to this. Our information is that when the police processed this crime scene, 26 9mm pen shells and 8 5.56 pen shells were recovered from the scene. And lest you forget, 5.56 is what is used in an M16 rifle. So, just imagine for a moment. Just imagine for a moment. These hoodlums, they entered the house, stood over CJ and SUSU, and they pumped at least 34 bullets in their body. 34. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash Gucci bar. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals